Pre-recorded in front of a library staff audience, it's Treton Today Live with Herschel Nepstein, with our very special guest, the one and only Brack, plus the Treton and songs, reminiscence, and shenanigans. But now, the host of Treton Today Live, he's tanned, rested, and ready, Herschel Nepstein!
Thank you, and thank you for tuning back into Treton Today Live. Only we're not live, you're not tuned, but this is Treton, and it sure is today. Isn't that right, Otto?
Wait, what?
Say hello to my good friend Otto Turtle, everybody. How's your summer been, pal?
Oh, it was great, Herschel. I took up a new hobby. I'm collecting nickels.
Nickels?
Yeah, just nickels.
Just nickels?
Yep, they're shiny, they fit in my hand, all that.
Okay, that's great. Aim high, pal.
Yeah.
So, summer is actually pretty hard for me. There's a very little demand for my people's services. I spent most of the summer crumpled up in a desk drawer next to mementos.
Like keepsakes from the show and fan mail and stuff?
No, like mints. There are more Mentos in that drawer than I know what to do with. But no matter how many I eat, my breath still smells like feet.
Oh, I see. That's what I thought you meant.
That's cute. All right. Anyway, I bet you're wondering how we were allowed to produce another episode after AADL TV President Buford T. Bullfrog canceled us forever, huh?
I was kind of wondering that. Yeah, it sounded pretty final. Hey, am I getting paid for this?
Don't get ahead of yourself, kid. I got it covered. President Bullfrog told me that we could make another episode if we could book a real celebrity in a dream.
Well, that sounds promising. Wait, in a dream? Herschel.
Yeah. 3 years later, I still have stress dreams about this show.
Tell me about it.
But not to worry. Like I said, I got it covered. I sent President Bullfrog on vacation.
Well, that actually sounds nice, Herschel. Where did you send them?
Why, up north, of course. Way up north. You know, here in Treton, up north refers to Yeti country. I booked them a Shimmerbo on an ice floe.
But bullfrogs...
Yeah, they hibernate in the winter. And somehow, we booked a real celebrity. Don't you see, by the time Bullfrog wakes up, we'll be sitting on a beach, earning 20%.
And it's that point in your dream that I would get paid for this,
now
right?
You got it, kid. What can go wrong?
Why did I get myself into this again?
Anyway, speaking of ambush predators, Brack is here today, everybody.
Yeah!
And we've got a really great show for y'all that I can just apologize for and move on. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
All right, we'll be back with Brack after this.
The Ann Arbor District Library is the best deal in town. Theremins, metal detectors, synthesizers, giant games, spinning wheels, anatomical models, replica human skeletons, you name it. What would you expect to pay for these? $500? $600? $1 jillion? At AADL, all these items can be checked out for free. That's right, just 4 easy payments of $0. Come on in today.
Use your library card to take advantage of these deals. Visit aadl.org/tools for more information. Yes, we still have books.
Welcome back to Treton Today. He's a legendary star of television, music, and social media, beloved around the world, and a big inspiration to all of us. Visiting Treton for a 3-night stand at the Giggle Grotto, please welcome everybody's buddy, the one and only Brack.
Welcome, Brack. So glad you could be here on the show with us. How are you doing today?
Is he a sea turtle?
No, I'm a Blandings turtle.
That's
So
right.
why I get a whiff of brine?
Oh, that was the fish I had for lunch.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Otto
Don't-
always smells a
hey.
little right.
Don't put fish in the microwave.
Why not?
'Cause pew.
Well, I mean,
P.U.
but that's how I like my house to smell.
I've been to Otto's house and it always smells like that, let me tell you.
3 cans of anchovies a day keep the doctor away.
Oh, blue.
You okay there, Brack?
That makes me throw up. It's what that smell does.
So tell me, Brack, it's so great to have you here on the show. We
Herschel.
want to know all about all of your amazing experience in show business, all the great people you've worked with. You know, you've really just been a legendary figure through the centuries, decades even. So, tell me, what was it like to work with all those great Hanna-Barbera stars, right? Like, you've been on shows with, some of the greatest luminaries that ever lived.
Well, I used to hang out in and the show started in the 60s. So we were all going crazy in the 60s with Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear was always like, hey, come and have some picnic baskets with me. And I was like, oh, I don't think so, buddy. The Ranger's not going to like that. And so, we would have these crazy parties. And then the Herculoids would show up and ruin stuff because nobody liked the Herculoids.
Oh, boy. Yeah, and it's like you try to talk to him and it's all just like, right?
Yeah, that's Gloop and Gleep. And then you get the Grok and he's like, ah! I don't know what you're screaming about, buddy. And then the fire would come out of his mouth and burn your butt. And I didn't like it.
Did you ever meet Boo Boo Bear?
Yes.
And what's your read on that guy?
He always had a stick up his bottom.
Oh, I see.
That's because he never looked where he sat. So he literally had a stick up his bottom.
Yeah, it's standard practice for bears, I imagine.
He's always like, Ranger's not going to like that. Boo Boo, you got to stick up your butt again. And then Boo Boo like, hey, how about that? I do.
When you did the amazing Brack Presents the Brack show starring Brack,
yes,
you had Wally Gator as the MC of that show, and he did such a terrific job.
Well,
he's
a professional.
He is, absolutely. And, I always wondered, you ever hear about how Angela Lansbury used to take all those Golden Age stars and, put them on Murder, She Wrote so they could get their equity cards renewed? Was that part of what was happening there with Wally?
With the Wally Gator? Yeah. Wally Gator showed up on Murder, She Wrote. He was cast as the murderer, trying to get away with, eating parts of different celebrities. He took a big bite out of Ernest Borgnine's leg.
My.
Yeah. And then everything changed. That was like season 8.
Do you think that his later health problems were a result of him ingesting so much Borgnine on the set?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
it was the fake blood.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Wally wasn't very good with corn syrup.
Yeah.
And the fake blood was made with, red dye number 5. You know what that does to people.
Oh, right, yeah,
And
for sure.
so he was never the same after that.
Ah, poor Wally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, he even stopped sounding like Ed Wynn.
That's too bad. What a
That's
shame.
a stretch of a reference.
So tell me,
Herschel
Brack,
got it.
Can we ask you a little bit about working with, your buddy Tad?
Space Ghost?
Yeah.
He was not the nicest person because I was a former villain. So
Yeah,
he
sure.
kind of treated me like, it's still a villain. You're still going to do something bad. So he always was pointing his power bands at me. And I'm like, hey, point that at Zorak.
As Brack, as a former villain, what was the worst thing? I sometimes don't eat my vegetables. What was the worst thing you did as a villain?
I was a pirate, so we would loot and pillage.
Okay.
And we would find other ships and board the ships, and we would take all of their valuables and stuff. It was kind of a rush. Sisto liked it better than I did, but we were pretty mean to people.
Do you have maybe after the show you could show me a treasure map or something? Something I
I don't
can follow?
do that stuff anymore.
No buried treasure?
Gone
No.
legit, Otto.
I've gone-
Stop
I've
trying to
gone-
no recidivism
I
on
just
this.
quit cold turkey on that, man.
Oh, okay.
Sisto, on the other hand, he's got stuff tattooed to his back.
Oh.
What, like kick me?
Yeah, no. I'm talking about treasure maps and stuff.
Oh, I see. So tell me about working with Zorak, because you and Zorak, you had kind of on again, off again. You had some good moments. You had some tense moments. You were like roommates at a point. Tell me about your relationship as professional peers.
Well, everybody has that friend that's just mean to everybody. And so Zorak was just that person. You couldn't really rely on him for anything, 'cause you just had to take him as he was. So, anything you said was in danger of him going, hey, that's pretty stupid. And anything you possessed or owned, you knew, he was going to claim it as his at some point. So you pretty much had to have the patience of a saint.
You kind of perfectly encapsulated my relationship with Herschel here.
Oh, please. When have I ever taken anything that belonged to you?
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, right.
I thought you were Zorak in the relationship.
Oh, no, I'm straight flyer.
Yeah, he's the wholesome one. He's
Yep.
the wholesome one who everybody loves. So you guys should get along swimmingly. Whereas meanwhile, I'm just like sympathizing with Zorak of having to put up with someone who's wholesome that everybody loves. So let me ask you another question here, Brack, because I understand that recently you appeared on that smash hit series, Jellystone.
Oh, I saw
with
that.
all those
Oh,
characters.
yeah, I did that.
Yeah, and was it great to work with Zorak and Moltar and Space Ghost? And,
Well, it's
Jason
good
and-
seeing Wally Gator again.
Yeah.
It was good being with Zorak and Moltar. I don't get to spend that much time with Moltar because Moltar, he's kind of a hateful person.
Oh.
Quick to anger. He is a hot head.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, yeah, it was great to be back with all the gang.
So,
Spent a lot of time with Peter Potter.
Yeah. Did you get that thing he sent you?
The thing.
Yeah, isn't that his? Doesn't he say that to everybody? Did you get that thing I sent you?
Oh,
No, a different show.
No, I never got that thing.
Oh. Well, maybe he didn't actually send it. What a jerk.
I know he used to send suitcases full of candy
Uh-huh.
to people he really liked.
Whoa.
I must have missed that train somewhere.
So was it hard after all those years of being lovable and wholesome to like be a villain because you were like a bad guy on that show on Jellystone? You were like a bad guy.
Well, I'm still a likable person.
Oh, totally.
I just went to mess with Space Ghost's head. I don't want to say I was under the influence of Zorak and Moltar because I'm easily influenced. It seemed like I was the leader of that group, though.
I thought so.
Definitely. And
Well, I just did it because I thought it'd be funny. I wasn't trying to be villainous or anything like that.
well, and certainly, like, I did not buy it when you were like pointing that gun and brandishing it. Like, it's like, oh boy, it's Brack, but he's just so nice and friendly. Like, you can't. I'm not threatened.
I hadn't really touched that gun in a long time, so I didn't know if it was going to work or not.
So tell you what, why don't we take a little break here, and when we come back, it'll be time for the Treton Threaton. How's that sound?
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
All right, don't go away.
What that sounds like.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Treton Today Live.
Hey there, folks, it's your old friend Herschel Knapsey, and I'm legally obligated to say that I'm not at this moment serving my role as executive assistant to the Treton Puppet Board of Trustees. That's right, Hershey's moonlighting. And tonight I'm here to talk to you about my good friends at Treton Sasquatch Product Layaway and Overstock Closeout House, known to the cool kids as Sploch. That's right, Sploch has all of your favorite Sasquatch products at bargain basement prices and 90-day terms. Why, we've got maple bars, 2 for $12 or 3 for $36. Only one owner, what an amazing value, and only at Sploch. We've got fresh Army Surplus Squatch Musk in 55-gallon drums, 29 and 2 for $60. That's only at Sploch. We've got Uncle Yeti Sasquatch Attractive Pole, complete with a year's supply of dumpster juice brand Sasquatch Attractive, now sold separately by court order. And that is, as of course, only at Sploch. We've got ordinance-compliant steam tables free with any volume side paneer purchase, only at Sploch. These prices are so low, they're enough to make this sock say, "Done it!" So get you and your family down to Sploch, the Sasquatch Product Layaway and Overstock Closeout House at the corner of Winkle Pick and Langer Hands in Treton's Historic Fondue District. Remember, sounds like a bargain, sounds like Sploch! Produced entirely by Herschel's Commercial LLC, available for reasonable prices for all your Treton local business production commercial need. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Welcome back to Treton Today, where we're counting down today's Treton Threaton. As adjudicated by our friends at Charlatan Accredited Industries, here are your...
Top 3 signs you might be a Sasquatch.
Oh, boy!
So, here in Treton, we have puppets and cryptids and humans living
Humans.
together, and we all get
Humans
along very
being
well. But, one thing that's very tricky is that the Sasquatches are kind of ubiquitous. They're everywhere. Nobody really knows what they're up to. And sometimes you might be a Sasquatch.
I know where they are.
You know where are they?
Follow the fish.
Yeah, well, that's right. They do love fish.
You know who cooks fish in a microwave beside you?
Oh.
Bigfoot.
Oh, I thought you were implying that I had a bunch of
You know,
Sasquatches at
you
my
can
house.
find the Sasquatches by looking for the giant microwave ovens in the redwood trees.
Oh, you see, I always see them at the Quality 16 next to the waffle maker.
They use those too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense. They're resourceful
They're
and
good
industrious.
They eat fish and automated waffles.
Yeah. That's what they like. So let's look at what our top 3 signs. What's our number? Here's the Treton. Our number 3 sign you might be a Sasquatch is sudden, unexplained craving for fondue. Whoops.
Don't put your hand in that.
Well, yeah, but the Sasquatches, they don't know how to use the little forks.
That's
They don't
called,
need to.
if you don't use the fork, you know what that's called?
What?
Cheesing your hand.
Oh, okay. Well, with that, the Sasquatch wants to cheese his hand. Because it's like they love the communal fondue. And actually, I recently discovered that fondue was culturally appropriated from the Sasquatches and brought into Scandinavian culture. It was theirs first, and we took it, right? So it's just a part of Sasquatch culture that now is a part of the Hunam's culture. So that's the number 3 sign that you might be a Sasquatch. Do you like fondue, Brack?
I do like fondue.
Yeah.
I'm fond of fondue.
Oh, do you? That's
yeah,
great.
I'll put anything in melted cheese.
Even fish?
Fish, watermelon, bicycle tires. Yeah, bicycle tires. Let me say, bon appetit.
Is it all kinds of rubber? Like car tires?
No,
or is
it has
just
to,
something
it
about.
has to be. There's something about the inner tube in a bicycle tire.
It's a vulcanization.
It's
you
more
want vulcanized.
edible than. If you go for one of them big truck tires, no.
My favorite thing to put
I tried to pick up truck tire.
No good.
Too chewy.
My favorite thing to put in the fondue pot is pardon you,
Sorry.
Brack. Did you have some
I'm
of that
sorry.
fondue
I did.
backstage?
I did.
Well, here's what I like to put a fondue pot in fondue. You take another fondue set and you dip the pot right in the fondue, and then you take a big bite at it.
I never tried that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's fondue pots all the way down.
Now, if you take pieces of metal and stuff, that's not good.
No.
I call that a fondant. See what I did there?
Yeah, that was great, Brack.
Oh, sure. So you'll eat all the bike tires you want, but one sock tries to eat a fondue pot, and all of a sudden it's off limits?
Well, it sticks in your belly. It takes a long time to digest a fondue pot.
Well, that's true. Well, let's see what number 2 in the treat. The number 2 sign you might be a Sasquatch is.
Big feet.
Oh, well, that can tell you, but there are humans with big feet too. Is when you get moderate to severe fur matting, right? See that? There's like mats on your fur, So when you got, is that something that ever happens to you, Brack? Are you furry?
Yeah,
No, I have they
You
say
have hair, though.
I'm a cat,
A cat.
but I keep it all covered up, so. Oh. But I do have a dog that sheds a lot, so every once in a while you'll see a stray hair on my face. That's my dog.
A little piece of him goes with you everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets matted. And then I gotta take out the brush and just kind of brush it all out. And she don't like it. She don't like it. She looks at me like, what are you doing? And then pees a little because she's scared. Then I brush her some more. Okay, number 3.
All right. No, it's number 1. We're going from 3 to 1.
okay,
Come on.
okay,
It's number
okay.
1.
I
All
don't
right.
know how lists work.
It's okay. No worries. All right. So the number 1 sign you might be a Sasquatch is the smell. The smell. Does he smell like a Sasquatch to you, Otto?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But
Now,
Otto.
see, I've worked with people. I'm not going to name names. Space Ghost. That every once in a while they smell like they never wiped their butt before. It's like they got this pew smell, and you're like, hey, something's wrong with you. It's like walking around New York City on a Wednesday night on trash night. Ooh. You're like, la-di-da-da-da. Oh, man, that smells. It's like all of a sudden there's this whiff of something horrible. And that's Space Ghost. He doesn't wash his suit.
Have never?
That's what I'm saying.
Never.
Never.
It's horrifying.
He doesn't do. I mean, where's the laundry in space?
Well,
I got one on my old ship. I got one in the house where my mom and dad live.
yeah.
That's how I do my laundry.
Well, you'd think a man of means like Space Ghost would be capable of, like obtaining.
He's a loner.
Like bachelor lifestyle.
You know, he doesn't have Jan and Jace anymore to take care of him.
Yeah.
They don't do that stuff for him.
So he's got like grease stains and pit stains.
Pit stains. Yeah,
for
his
sure.
pits are yellow.
Oy.
He doesn't care.
That's rough.
See,
He thinks he can take his power bands and just blast the dirt out, but no.
I mean, that's pretty
not what
convenient
happened.
if he could, but I've never taken this turtleneck off.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. It's even at that wedding. You were still wearing the green turtleneck. It's a very bold fashion choice.
Yep. And anytime I dress up, I just put clothes on top of it.
That's a good plan.
And that's why people see you coming and they go, "Oh, here comes Otto again."
Yeah, with my microwave fish and
Get
my
out your
dirty
clothespins.
turtleneck. Ooh.
I mean, when you start in an amphibian tank, you got nowhere to go but up.
Oh, you think I live in a tank, Herschel?
Well, I don't mean to be insulting, but it's like, I mean, that's where I see most turtles.
I roam the open lakes, my friend. You know that.
Oh, right.
I mean, come on. He's got algae on him.
It's fetching. It works for him. One of the things, to get back to my content, one of the
I
things
know, I'm
is-
sorry, Bigfoot.
No, that's okay, but that
With barnacles.
it's like about nose blindness, right? This is thing that none of us have noses, but I've heard that people who have noses have nose blindness. Like after a while, you stop noticing a smell, right?
Like, like if you have a lot of cats in your house.
That's exactly right. You think like, oh, my house smells great, and then you have a friend come over and they're like, man,
Ammonia!
Yes.
Ammonia!
Well, the unique thing about Sasquatch smell is it works in reverse. You don't notice it at first, but then over time, you start like, is that me? Is that you? Who is that? And you start smelling it, and then you kind of slowly realize that there's a Sasquatch standing right next to you. Like right now. No, right? No, I guess it's not Otto.
It's Otto.
Oh. See, I always wondered, because he's everywhere. So that's our Treton for today. Isn't that amazing? Top 3 signs you might be a Sasquatch.
Or as Kermit would say, Yay! Oh, you saw the hand!
That's amazing. Oh, warms
There's
the
a
heart.
hand in there.
Well, we got to take one more commercial break. When we come back, do you think you could sing a song for us, Brack?
No!
No.
Okay.
Why don't you read the fine print before you say that,
Ah,
buddy?
crap. Okay.
Well, we'll be right back with the musical stylings of the one and only Brack.
This summer, one turtle, one dream, one person, one chicken. On June 25th, discover the origins of The Saturday Show through one turtle's journey to find himself. The Saturday Show, the movie.
Once again, put your flippers together for the one and only Brack.
You're on, buddy.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to sing a song for you right now. Hack'em. Hack'em. It's a very sad song. I'm just a lonely little girl sitting on my lonely little bench, waiting for the boys to arrive. Because I'm starving and I want to eat some food that I don't want to pay for, and I need a date. The end.
All right, that was terrific.
Thank
Why don't you come back over to the couch, kid? That'll be great. Yeah,
I was going to do
stirring.
my stand-up, but I figured the song.
Well, you want to tell some jokes, too?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, tell some jokes.
Why did the fireman wear red suspenders to keep his pants up?
I don't know. Why did the fireman wear red
Wait,
suspenders?
I think I messed that up. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Man. I can't do. Okay.
You can do it, buddy.
Hey, airplane food. Ugh. I had a chicken on an airplane once, and it looked up at me and went buck, 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 and I was like, "Don't you cook this?" Crickets.
They
You've
serve
been
you
a great
crickets?
audience.
Do they serve you crickets on
I'd
the plane?
rather be with you guys than the greatest people on earth.
All right, so that was incredible, Brack. Thank you for sharing your musical stylings with us.
Sorry about my jokes.
That's okay. We could, there's room for everything at the library, right?
I have a headache
even
now.
that sometimes. So listen, what you got coming up next, Brack? What's coming up next for Big Brack?
Well, I think I'm gonna go eat something.
Okay, that sounds good.
Might go roam around town, look for a hamburger or something.
Oh, you should go to the Dimpy Durger.
Oh, the Dimpy Durger. I heard about that.
Yeah.
They got big old Dimpy Durgers.
Yeah, and they're real mean to you if you don't do it exactly right.
And they got amazing bot dogs.
Yeah, and everybody who works there is a Sasquatch. Every single one.
Oh, do they have beans?
Well, I'm sure they will answer
I love
affirmatively.
beans. I don't know if you heard the song.
I have heard that song.
But that's a song where I name different beans.
Like fava?
I don't name that bean. That's a bean I don't name in the song. You haven't heard it at all, have you?
Oh, I have.
I know.
I know the
Herschel?
song. Yes, I know the song.
He's fired.
Well, it's not his fault. He's a millennial. He doesn't know
He doesn't know what a
culture.
CD is even, I bet.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. He thinks it's
It's
some
on,
sort of a
it's on a
financial instrument.
compact disc.
Oh, everything I own is on Laserdisc.
Oh, okay. You're in the digital age.
Yeah.
So, Brack, so you're going to get a burger, right?
Yep.
You're going to get a burger. And then, when do you think we might see a little more Brack? Okay. Yeah, that works for us. Yeah.
Maybe I'll show up on Adult Swim.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll show up on social media.
Wow.
That's cool.
Maybe I'll show up. I don't know.
How about like
Some other cartoon somewhere
That'd be cool.
where I don't sound like myself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You do impressions?
Listen to this.
Okay.
This is Marlon Brando. You're tearing me apart.
That's pretty great. That's right on the
Okay.
money.
Okay,
That's
here.
like he's right here.
This is Olivia Rodrigo. Blah 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 blah. Vampire.
That's spot on.
Uncanny.
Yeah, I know.
Uncanny.
That's fantastic.
Can you do a Rich Little impression?
Oh, Rich Little. Here's Rich Little doing Rich Little. Hi, I'm Rich Little, everybody. I'm an impressionist. I do Rich Little.
That's amazing.
I know.
It's like he's right here with
I
us.
know. It's like, hey, where? I don't even know where Rich Little was.
That reminds me, it's like when you did your old shows, the most amazing thing to me is that you could end the show with no ears. Because, it's just like watching an episode of Carol Burnett, but the show goes on forever because there's no ear to
No
pull
ear?
on. No ear?
No ear to pull.
Yeah. She can't pull your ear. Can you pull your hair? Does that
Hey,
end the show?
Grandma. She couldn't just say, hi, Grandma. She had to go,
Right.
and then she go, Grandma, when I pull my ear, it means hi, Grandma.
Well, sometimes it's fun to talk in code.
I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just got started, and before you know it,
Oh, I think he's stuck.
comes the time we have to say so long.
Beautiful.
It's lovely. Oh,
That's Carol Burnett.
it's such a
everybody.
wonderful homage.
Carol Burnett, everybody.
Yay!
Right here.
Yay!
So we have our own goodbye song on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a funny old song.
Okay.
So why don't we'll step away for just a moment, and then we'll come back with the goodbye song.
Okay.
Okay, sounds great. We'll be right back with the goodbye song.
Fluff, it's morning, gotta feed the kids. Does anybody know what day it is? We're out of Puppa Chow, what them up? Give 'em Yogo Pogo, that'll shut them up.
Give him Yogo Pogo, it'll shut them up.
I go Pogo, you go Pogo, we go Pogo, he go Pogo, yo go Pogo. Yogo Pogo! Big work, big conference, don't blow your chance. When you're just a sock, you never wear pants. The boss is texting, don't fluff this up. Have some Yogo Pogo, it'll puff you up.
Have some Yogo Pogo, it'll puff you up.
I go Pogo, you go Pogo, we go Pogo, oh go Pogo, yo go Pogo. Yo go Pogo! Big date tonight, gotta make an impression. Maybe this one will share your Sasquatch obsession. Go off on a Squatch rant, they ask for the check. Have a Yogo Pogo instead of respect.
Have a Yogo Pogo and some self-respect.
I go Pogo, you go Pogo, he go Pogo, they go Pogo, yo go Pogo. Yogo Pogo! Yogo Pogo is like yogurt that you eat, filled with Nutrilons and Foodrians. Yogo Pogo helps your day start, middle, and end on a high note in any key. 100% poutine-free and now with 25% less heavy metals. Yogo Pogo is a part of a cryptid's incomplete breakfast from Charlatan Cultural Projects, maker of has-beens.
There was a guy named Brack who brought our talk show back. The only other thing that he could do was knees up Mother Brown. Oh, knees up Mother Brown. Knees up Mother Brown. Cheese up, going through the knees up Mother Brown. Take it, Otto.
Brack's got me so inspired. I just hope that we're not fired, cause here's up Mother Brown. Oh, knees up Mother Brown. Knees up Mother Brown. Cheese up, going through the knees up Mother Brown.
Your turn, Brack.
Oh, Herschel and Otto had me on their show, and I laughed and hurt my toe. And then I had a thing about something about the Brown.
Oh, knees up Mother Brown. Knees up Mother Brown. Knees up, cheese up, never let you knees up Mother Brown.
Wow.
Knees up Mother Brown. Knees up Mother Brown. Knees up Mother Brown.
Thank you, Brack, for being on the show today. We
Brack,
love you.
you
Thanks,
were
everybody,
awesome,
for tuning
man.
in. And we hope that someday we get to make another show.
Now
But wouldn't count on it.
I'm all hungry for a hot brown.
All right, well, we can take care of that. All we need to do is go to Louisville. So, thank you all for tuning in.
Yay!
Yeah! Good night, everybody.
Whoopity-doo!